Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and Brad and I are continuing our Aeons End Legacy of Gravehold series. All new and updated, because I finally got my shit, which it is currently May by the time we're recording this, so when this is uploaded in like August or something, they're not like, you just got it? Nah, but got these sexy player mats that I just now realize are the cover of Legacy of Gravehold. And then this massive battle mat, which apparently has a very specific spot for the Aeon Zaxos Outcast. Very interesting. But
spoiler alert.
yeah, I guess, yeah. But with that being said, we had just fought the Mother of Rust. She was the one with the bugs. And God, that one sucked. I didn't. But passage number read at the end of the fight. I don't know if I read. If not, then we're just going to continue anyway. So, starting with this. If Zaxos is already in Azor, I think we should check on Fane. Oh, no, we did do that, right?
Yes.
Ilya was gripping a hand tied in the sleeve of his. Okay, they run away. They don't know. If Ilya trails off, her eyebrows screwing together tight with concern. I agree, Takran says after a quiet moment. People are people, and they need defending. The war can wait until we make sure they're safe. While we're in Fane, we can pick up more volunteers and supplies anyway. It'll be worth it. As they travel, the forest floor grows softer, and the trees thin out as they begin to pass into swampland. The air is heavy and still, with only the buzzing of insects and their shuffling footsteps disturbing the silence. Ilya leads confidently, using a stick when she needs to part a prickly bush in their path and sweep aside low-hanging branches. Why? Is that little Takran? Is that fat cock Takran? That's how he's known throughout the land. The group turns as one to face the unexpected voice and see an older woman picking her way. Takran, you dog! See an older woman picking her way through the undergrowth towards them. One hand braced on a walking stick, and the other braced on the arm of a younger woman with starlit silver hair. Indira! Last time I saw you, you were just a little boy. Now you're all grown up and legal. It's a different time. The old woman says. Takran squints his eyes, and slowly a childhood memory begins to flow. These are repressed memories. Oh no! Yan Magda? Takran blinks and shakes his head. What are you doing here? Your mother was just by my shack now hardly an hour ago, Yan Magda explains, her deeply wrinkled face pulled into a smile. It was nice to have a visitor. No one visits me anymore. My kids are too busy. Oh well. Even nicer to hear we're finally making a move against the witch who drove me out of the only home I've ever known simply for daring to dabble in magic she was too frightened to attempt. Zana told us to head south to meet you all, Indira adds. What are you doing this far east? Okay, I don't remember this. There's a village near here, Ilya steps in to answer. We're just coming to check in on it. There's been void portals opening up everywhere. Probably wise, Yan Magda says with a sage nod. I feel a dark energy emanating from the southeast. It's similar to the one that recently lingered in the direction of Southpost. Takran and Q exchange a glance. We just came from there, Takran explains. If something similar is happening in Fane, we better not waste any more time. Open envelope 9, and then take your pants off. Alright, well, we got the sweet Yan Magda, if you wanted to change characters right now. But Yan Magda cast a spell, prep to an open incanted breach 3 times, and reset that breach to its starting position. That's pretty rough. She has 2 incanted breaches. That seems to be kind of a main focus for this one. A lot of people have unique breaches, but that's pretty cool. Something gets casted, gets casted 3 times, and then it's actually relatively cheap to open. And it starts out all the way down at the bottom, and then it only costs 4 to.
Not too bad.
So that's someone, and then we have Indira. She only has 2 breaches. She doesn't have a level 1 or a level 4. She has a level 2 that's open and level 3. Cast up to 2 spells from your discard pile. You may destroy a card in your discard pile. That might be why. But she's an Ascended Apprentice. I like her design. Never mind, she has a knee pad on for I wonder what reasons. But yeah, that costs her ability, costs 6 Aether to open. But we already got our people. We don't need 2 more. And then open deck, why I oughta... Where are you? Where are you? Is it right here? Okay, so it's their special cards. So if we were to, yep, there's Yag Magda and then Indira. Legacy of Gravehold. Yeah, it was weird whenever I got like all my stuff. Like whenever I got my legacy, I was like, I opened it, then I'm like, what do I do with this? Because we're playing yours. And then I'll just kind of slot these in right here. And then you are playing as Razra, right?
Yep. Razra. Do you want me to read her thing?
Go for it.
Alright, so Razra is the Tamer. And it looks like she has a cyber raptor named Rip. Is kind of what it looks like.
Rip!
Kind of interesting. So, let me read the back part here. So, and she'll have her own deck of, because I'm training Rip, like when I'm fully powered up. Mm-hmm. I get to train her, so I can discard a Rip card to get one that's cost at least three more, and upgrade it so they get more powerful as I train them. So it says, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting the Trader Mage to come to me. After all the nasty business went down with my being hooked up to that awful life-draining thing, and then fighting Necroswarm, I wanted to go south right away and try to find them. But Inko said he needed to stay behind and help his dads rebuild the outpost. I didn't mind, because I'm not much for a clingy boyfriend anyway. Just Rip and I together are good enough. Always has been, always will be.
Oh, with that attitude.
but it only took a month or so of exploring the southern wilds before I started stumbling on all sorts of folks. Villages, mages, with weird kinds of surface magic I'd never seen before. Not a group of Zaxos followers either. These people have apparently been living here for more years than they can even remember, probably way before their ancestors went underground to build Gravehold. My new friend, Wrath, she's incredible, reminds me of Inko, kind of. The same kind of prickly. She said that the real danger in the woods is New Gravehold itself because it's so big and cleared out so many trees that it's attracting all kinds of Nameless. Well, she calls them Portalborn, who normally would have just wandered around harmlessly. I'd always thought Inko was just misremembering his childhood when he said he was raised by a nice Nameless. But I guess there's all kinds of stuff on the surface I'd never have imagined. With all of that, it's not such a stretch to forgive Zana for being the traitor. I'm sure she had a good reason for almost killing me. But when this is over, I'm gonna give her one good punch in the nose, just to get proper even. Alright.
Okay. Alright, now what's that? Okay, so we get new Aether enhancements. And then we have actually new cards. So we have a few new relics and a few new spells we can put in. So we have Summoner's Horn. Any player may prep a spell in their discard pile to their opened or closed breaches. It's actually pretty good. Probably better than some of the relics we have out there. And as a recall, we can discard a card to gain a charge.
Okay.
Then Phoenix, that costs 5. Then Phoenix Quill, that costs 6. 2 different players gain 1 life each. And as a recall, lose 1 charge to return a card that costs 3 Aether or less from your discard pile to your hand. Like both of those. Then our spells, level 4 and level 6, or cost 4 and cost 6. Magnetic Burst, deal 3 damage. You may reveal the top 2 cards of your deck and place any number of those cards on top of your discard pile. And then Parallel Self, cast, deal 5 damage, and then as a recall, you can spend 2 Aether to deal 2 damage. So, I like a few of those better than some of the ones we have out.
Yeah.
We could talk about that off camera when we start setting up for the next fight. But we only had 4 fire tokens, so we don't banish any cards, which is nice. And then we're ready to begin the next game. Go to section 77. Okay. Alright. The village of Fane is built half in and half out of a swamp. Each of the small, carefully disguised houses edged with stinging nettles and ringed in thorn bushes to dissuade any casually roving Nameless from coming near, while almost every entirely hiding in their presence. Without Kel and Ilya guiding them, the mages would never have managed to stumble across this tiny, isolated settlement. They would have been even less likely to find it, considering that the entire village sits utterly silent. No smoke curls from the small chimneys, no warm lights fill the windows of the assorted huts. The only sound that cuts across the clearing is the sucking sound of the mages' footsteps as they trek through the swampy mud. I don't like this, Ilya says, slipping her hand down into slots into Kel's and squeezing tight. As the group steps into the village, they catch sight of the gigantic purple void portal, easily twice as big as the last. Black flame ripples up and down its edges, smoldering silently. A doorway open with no resident in sight. Takran glances around, his shield already raised, but he doesn't see a Nameless. A door creaks open from one of the houses, and everyone jumps, rushing into battle positions. But instead of a Nameless, a figure walks out, wearing a dark hood and carrying a heavy leather book embossed with glittering runes. There you all are, says a figure with a cheerful smile in her voice. I was beginning to get bored. Where is everyone? Ilya snaps, taking an aggressive step forward. Evacuated to the south. The woman sighs as if it was the greatest inconvenience of her life. Frankly disappointing. At least the people in New Gravehold bothered to scream. I need a bit of commotion, or else no one is even going to know I'm here. Oh well, I sent one of my favorite children to meet them there. Poor thing is still grieving. It will properly appreciate a good hunt. What did you do to the people of New Gravehold? Takran growls at the exact same moment that Kel demands. What did you send after our people? Now, don't be jealous. The woman waves her hands, long sleeves billowing with the movement. Brahma's followers have helped me make plenty of children, so there's enough to go around. And I still need to make sure they're strong enough to properly challenge you. With that, the woman spreads her arms, and monstrous creatures of all shapes and sizes begin to slink out from doorways, dripping out from beneath the slant of roofs, shouldering their way out of the void portal until the village can hardly hold anymore. Do try to put up a good fight. Even with her face covered, the mages can feel the woman smiling as she runs a hand down the spined back of one of her monsters. Find sticker sheet 3, section 5. Okay, we got relationship enhancements with Jan Magda and Indira. We may now spend our experience on enhancements. Why is this? There we go, got it. So we have 8 experience and stuff, so we can do that later. Build our supply using cards from Azer Barracks, following to that, and open envelope 15 and deck BR, and then we will set that up. So, well, that is our enhancements. So yeah, we will do that off camera, and then we'll come back to the fight. So we are fighting the Bishop returned. All right. Oh, you want to hear more? Well, the people of Gravehold fled to the surface, and they saw what their former friend had turned into. A monster, warped by his foolish meddling with void magic. A perfect villain on which to pin the blame of the loss of their beloved stronghold. And when he was defeated in righteous combat, wasn't it a beautiful sight? A perfect culmination of all the mages in the city turning against the figurehead of their despair. And on the ruins of the destruction of their former friend turned nemesis, they built a city that would house them all. With walls twice as high as their former home underground, and outposts all around to see the monsters coming and stop them before they reach the city, and more new mages trained and ready to fight. But then the discontent began to rumble again. There was still too much time. There were still too many new ideas. The leaders of New Gravehold tried to excise the infection, cut it out of their perfect new city, but it only grew and grew outside their walls. The war has returned, and it brings with it an inevitable new fall, but this is a story yet to be told. Okay, so setup basically, the cards we did from the very first one are brought back, and when she unleashes, she gains a Nemesis token. At the end of the Nemesis turn, if she has 5 or more, reinforcements are summoned. Reveal the top 2 cards of the Nemesis deck, place a minion revealed this way into play. Discard the remaining revealed cards, then she loses 4 Nemesis tokens. When a Nemesis card would be drawn and a Nemesis deck is empty, shuffle all of the minions in the Nemesis discard pile face down to form a new Nemesis deck. Then, draw a card from the Nemesis deck. For the rest of the game, when a Tier 1 minion enters play, she gains 2 Nemesis tokens. Additionally, when a Tier 1 minion enters play, she gains 1 Nemesis token. So it looks like that happens when she has to reshuffle, because she does not have a lot of cards in this deck.
Okay.
So it looks like we can't win that way, because normally you win if you survive through the deck.
If she's able to reshuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we spent our upgrades on the same one we did for Gravehold. We start with 2 life. I had 2 more life. And that's it. We just have to beat her ass. So let's do it. Let's beat her ass. Ready?
Sure.
We're fucked.
God.
Alright. Unknown Soldier. Persistent Gravehold suffers 1 damage. Okay. Well, that's not the worst thing in the world. You are up.
Alright, well,
Yes.
I'm going to prep a spark.
Okay.
Then I'm going to rip help, gain charge.
Okay.
And then I have 3 crystals.
Might be pretty helpful on this one, because if she's going to be ramping through this deck quite a bit, then I can... Because my special breaches do stuff based off the tier. Okay.
What was this one? What did that say? It's 2
Gain 2 or gain 1 for each spell you
okay.
cast
That's not gonna
during
work
your
then.
casting phase this turn. How many do you have?
3.
You have 3.
Yeah.
Hey, at least we're not going to be swapping decks this turn.
Yeah, exactly. That sucked. Alright, well, I'm going to do that, and I'll gain a charge.
Okay. If we're going to be using Nemesis tokens, probably should have them out. Alright. My turn. Alright, so I'm also going to... It's weird not placing the...
Yeah, I know. It's different.
Very, very nice. Okay, so I'm going to do Warding Stone, gain 1. Next time I focus or open a breach this turn, I gain an additional 2. So I'm just going to spend 2 and focus that breach. And that's going to give me an additional 2, so I have 4. I have 4, so let's see. What do you do? Gain 2. You may discard this when any ally casts a spell that costs 1 or more. If you do, this spell deals 2 additional damage. Okay. I will get my Void Steel Vein. Or a Void Steel Vein. And go with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nemesis. Okay, Gravehold suffers 1 damage. Technically, we're not at Gravehold. We're at Thane.
Yeah.
So theoretically, this shouldn't exist. So that's another way for us to lose. Oh, sweet! We got Randy. Gravehold suffers 2 damage.
Randy.
Oh man, Randy came back. All right.
All right. 1 damage.
2. Randy deals more damage to Gravehold, I guess.
Do 1 damage. To
All
that.
right.
It's gonna be slow rolling here.
Fucking Randy.
Another spark. I have rip help. And I have 3 again. This exact same.
Well, the Shifter's Cloak lets you focus any player's breach, and this is fully boosted, so you can cast any player's prep spell.
Yeah. Because I'm just so close. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
No, you don't have to.
Well, no, I was just
Obviously.
trying to, because it was going to be a waste, because I was going to get my 4th charge.
Oh.
But then I have to, it's like, this is going to be a ramp-up deck, I have a feeling.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while to...
Yeah, it takes a while to train.
Yeah.
When you play her again, you have to retrain. Because
Yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, why did I just train her? And then I'm last, so boom. I'm actually not going to cast my Spark. I'm just going to hold on to it. I'm going to spend 2 to focus that breach, and then I'll prep a second spark in that. And then I have 2, which I will use to gain a charge. I also have, when I open a 3rd or 4th breach, I remove 1 fire token from the map, so that's pretty cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we will reshuffle. And hope that... God. I have 2 things that are causing Gravehold to suffer a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, and I'm not able to really do a whole lot.
God damn it. How does that even happen? I mean, you're like, no one's ever able to do a whole lot.
Yeah.
Alright, Unknown Shadow. So, we'll cause it to unleash. Your turn.
Alright. 1 damage again.
1 damage to old Randy.
Yeah. And I'll put another spark in.
Okay. Now you have some upgraded sparks.
Yeah, I did that, I think, on last.
Yeah.
I have another Rip Help. And I have 3 again.
What was your ultimate ability? You got to get a new card?
Well, when I do it, if I have a Rip card in hand, I can destroy it.
Oh, I see.
To upgrade up to 3 costs higher.
I see.
Or once it's been done, or if I am happy with what I could do, it says, or I can return to my hand all Rip cards from my discard pile straight to my hand.
Nice.
So I could play them.
I mean, she sounds really cool.
She is. It's just the ramp.
Yeah.
It's just getting.
Yeah.
Trying to survive the early part. So what did this thing do? Deal 2 damage. Each ally gains an Aether token.
I mean, I actually have 6 in my hand. I might buy that parallel self.
Yeah, I'm gonna
start wrecking some shit.
I'm gonna take this.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll do my updating on my next turn.
Cool. All right, Nemesis. Well, that's 3 more damage. 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then Unleash gains a Nemesis token. She doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot, except we're fighting our favorite people. All right, my turn. Now I have to cast this one, then I'll cast these 2. Deal 2 damage to Randy. I always hated you, Randy. Fortunately, I don't have any more spells, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I do have 6 total. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that. Let's go hard, baby. Get a parallel self, and then I can always. I mean, that would be. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, if I was smart, I can actually spend 2 of this to actually open my second breach, because when I do that, I gain an additional 2. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep,
6. I can still purchase that.
Yep.
If I was smart. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are you doing? Okay.
Nothing right now.
I love you. Why don't you have a boyfriend? It's your turn.
All right, quick question.
Yeah.
My spark says deal 1 damage,
Yep.
and then it says if I have 3 charges or more, which I do, deal an additional 2. So that's all in one.
It's an additional. It's
So it's
one
not-
attack.
you can't
Yeah.
split it up.
But we know I'm going. Oh well. I do have a spark in my hand, so if you want to try and go after.
I'm able to do 3 right now.
Yeah. You can deal 3 damage to this one and hope that we get to go before him, because then I'll have a spark prepped on this
That's fine.
turn,
Yeah, so we can just throw 3 down.
and then just hope that we get to kill him.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so now, okay, well actually I have my Shifter's Cloak.
Okay.
Focus any player's breach. If that breach is open to this way, boost it, which is already fully boosted.
Mm-hmm.
If this card is fully boosted, cast any player's prep
I
spell.
don't have a prep spell.
Ah, that sucks.
Unless you have another spark in your hand.
I don't.
Oh, well.
I do not. So that's kind of a wasted card then, huh?
I mean, you can still focus up.
Focus any player's breach.
Yeah.
I guess I should start doing working on mine a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
So I'll do that with that. And then I'm going to do, I'm going to pop this off
Okay.
to trash Rip Help.
Rip! Help! Nope.
So now I can do fetch, which is focus any closed breach with the lowest, or focus your closed breach with the lowest focus cost and destroy a card in hand. Focus any ally's breach and that ally gains a charge. That's helpful. Or gain a card that costs 4 or less from the supply and place on top of your deck.
That's most cards.
Yeah, so I may...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 cards out of the pile.
Right, what does that 4 one do down there?
This one, you deal 3 damage, and you may destroy that to remove a fire token.
Oh, okay.
Don't know if we're going to have a lot of fire tokens this round.
Right. You're ramping up on spells, right?
I'm going to try, yeah. I think... I mean, because this one gives me Aether, depending on the tier, and this one deals extra damage, depending on the tier.
And what is your ability?
I can focus any player's breach, or any ally preps a spell to one of their opened or closed breaches, and I repeat that 3 times.
I'm gonna take Rip Go. And when I play Rip Go, it's focus any ally's breach.
Oh, it goes straight to your hand?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, because I got rid of a card in
Oh,
hand.
hot.
And then you gain a charge
hot
as well.
Yeah, let's do the one that does damage.
Okay, and then I have 3 crystals. So I'm going to go ahead and... Oh gosh, do I open? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just open this.
Sweet.
Okay.
Didn't expect a dragon, or not dragon, a dinosaur here, did you? Do you think she rides Rip around?
Maybe.
Alright, my turn. Well, let's go ahead and prep that. And then I have 4. If I just take a minute to look up and see. Yeah, I don't... I could also get a shifter's cloak. But I think I'm just gonna get 2. 2 there. Alright, and that'll be 1, 2, so that'll go there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Shit. I'm gonna overthink it. Hell yeah. Alright. Go, Spark! Kill Randy! Burn him alive! He sucks! Boys hated you, Randy. Okay, so let's go ahead and prep that. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's prep my parallel self as well. So, I'm going to do... Alright, I'm going to do 1, 2... So I have 4. So I'm going to spend 3 to focus my 3rd one. And that's going to give me an additional 2. Which I will spend that 2 to get my charge. And I can do this. Do you have any spells in your hand?
I do.
You have any good spells in your hand?
I have a 2 damage Aether Ripple.
Oh, okay.
Which would give you, I mean, it says each ally gains a Aether token.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and just cast mine while we're at it. So focus any player's breach or any ally preps a spell. So you can prep a spell. And then I'm going to focus both my breaches while I'm at it. It's going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm pretty sure this turn's not going to be super great. Wow, I know my deck so well.
Yes.
Alright, Nemesis. So Gravehold takes 1 damage. And then Unleash gains a Nemesis token. And oh, sweet, we have Sharon! Gravehold suffers 2 damage. She has 12 health.
12 health?
Yep. What the fuck is wrong with like this game? Well, Gravehold might just straight up die. So down to 19. Unleashes again. And she needs 5 tokens to do shit. And we got Steve. So 9 health. Unleash. This minion gains a shield token. So he has 0 right now. Alright. Your turn.
Alright, so you're going to gain an Aether token.
Yay!
You get to do 2 damage.
Okay.
So I'm assuming it's going to be overkill, but I guess go ahead and take this out.
I guess, yeah.
Of course, you'd be able to kill it. Gosh, that's really... He's already went twice,
He's already
right?
gone twice, yeah.
How about I just do 2 damage to...
Sharon?
Yeah, that's fine.
He's probably having Gravehold suffer
Yeah.
damage is pretty bad right now.
Then I'm going to prep Spark. And then I have these lovely 3 cards. So I need to start getting some. I'm going to do this. Yeah.
Hot. Hot. Well, go again, baby.
So I will do the 1 damage and go ahead and kill.
Kill the unknown one.
Yeah.
We don't know who that is.
Well, this is interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna put down another Spark. Rip Help. Rip Go. Focus 1 of yours and
hell
gain
yeah.
a charge.
Sweet. I like that.
And then I also have Shifter's Cloak. You do have stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Because I can Shifter's Cloak, focus any player's breach. If that breach is open this way, boost this. If the card is fully boosted, cast any player's prepped spell. It deals an additional damage, 1 damage.
Okay.
So focus.
You can actually open this one
Okay.
for me.
So that opens, and then you can cast your.
We can do it parallel self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and fire it off and whack Sharon.
We can whack Sharon, or we can start hitting her, and that would deal 6 damage.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to go for her at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a big chunk. And
Yeah.
So 54.
Now I can recall. Well, this is in my Discord. I spent 2 Aether, deal 2 damage.
All right, and then I have 1. So yeah, I can't do anything with that. So
Did you cast your Spark?
yeah, that's a new one.
Oh, it's a new one.
This
Okay.
is the one I cast to
Ah.
kill.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Neat. All right. Well, I'm gonna go, and I guess I will cast. Actually, I'm not gonna cast that because I want to do something cool. So it's not gonna be really cool right now, but I have 5, and with the Aether token you gave me, that will give me 6. I'll buy another Parallel Self and put that together, and then we'll do that. So, 1, 2,
So you almost need my my other Spark.
Why?
Because it has its deal is if there's a spell next to it that costs 5 or more,
yeah.
then it does extra damage.
That's true. Okay, come on, baby. Your turn.
All right. Well, I will do Uno damage. And then I'm going to throw down an Aether Ripple. And I actually have 5. What does this thing do? 3, you may discard this during any ally's turn. If you do, they gain 1 charge and you gain 1 charge. It's pretty solid. It's small. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 charges.
Okay. Oh, my turn. Okay. So I'll do 1 damage to Sharon's bitch ass. And then I have another one. I'm going to do that. Gain Aether equal to the Nemesis tier on cast. That's going to be pretty good. Then I can do Void 2, 3, 4, and that can give me a 3. So let's do 2. Actually, I might hold on to this because then this would make your Aether Ripple do 4 damage with my Void Steel. So I might actually hold on to that and just do 1, 2. I don't know why I did that. And just do 2 and gain an Aether and hold on to my 2 because I have a pretty badass hand now. because that's going to give me my 2 parallel selves. All right, and Nemesis. So unleash, boom, and then that, and then Steve gains a shield. Actually, I'm not thinking, but I think these are all minions. Yeah, Magma Lord Zala. That's 2 shields. Gravehold and any player each suffer 2 damage, add a fire token to the location on your map. Neat.
How the hell are we going to do this? Oh, my word.
My turn. I'll deal a damage to Sharon, and that will give me 2 Aether. So 2. Let's do 2, 3, 4, and I will actually focus that, and we'll do boom and boom. Because I focus, that'll give me 2, so I have 2 total. Yeah, we will do a charge, because I think being able to prep and focus is going to be pretty good. I'm still going to hold on to that to make your Void Steel do something, so... Although this hand is not great now. And... okay, your turn.
Alright, so... Aether Ripple.
Yep, I'm going to discard Void Steel Vein to have it do 4 damage.
So 4, and you gain a Aether.
Oh, sweet.
So 4 damage.
Yeah.
That's... could just wipe this out.
Probably limiting the unleashing.
Yeah. And do this one.
Yeah, because now we know it's going, so...
Oh, okay. So I'm going to throw Spark. And then I have my Shifter's Cloak. Your breaches are pretty much... I'm going to focus one of mine, but then I can cast one of your spells.
Okay.
I'm going to focus one of mine, and then I can cast one of your prep spells for 1 additional damage. So 6 would kill... No,
yep.
no, because it's 12, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it is.
But it would make it 1 away.
Yeah.
Which I'd be able to... I don't know.
Yeah, let me check the no, the recall is... It would have to only be on my turn, just because I'd have to spend the Aether. But I'll have the Aether on my turn. Yeah, I say cast it. And then it's gonna go...
It should have 1 health left.
Yep.
Alright. And then... I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm gonna get a charge. And I should be able to do my cool stuff next.
Sweet.
Hopefully.
Alright. Alright, Gravehold suffers 4 damage total. This dude gains a shield. And I'll just suffer the 2 damage. And then we have... Oh, nope, I lied. There is... Oh, yeah, because it's random. Alright, Breach Shatter. Spend 8, power 2, unleash twice. The player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage. If that player becomes exhausted, they become severed. Die. So... Power 2. This is hard.
Yes.
Alright. Yay! Oh, actually... I wonder how that would work. Because whenever you cast this, it said I gain Aether equal to the Nemesis tier on cast. So you would have actually gained 2 more Aether.
Me?
It wasn't my turn.
Because I had 1 left over that I didn't spend.
So if it's me, then it's like, I don't know how that carries over.
Yeah.
So, fuck it. We're just going to say I have 2A there. I'll use it to cast Parallel Self as a recall and deal 2 damage to Sharon before that happens. So, we actually... She died. Sharon, you slut. Alright. And then I have to cast my Parallel Self because it's on a closed breach. So, that's going to deal 5 damage. Probably this guy. So I'll put 3 on him. And then I have 4. Yeah, I'm just going to spend it to open my last breach because 1, 2, 3.
That helps make my decision easier on this next turn.
Well, it's their turn, so get your shield. Any player has to suffer 2 damage. Use that. Alright, Unknown Fusion. Any player suffers 1 damage, 8 health. Okay, it's my turn. Which isn't super great. Well, you have any spells in your hand?
I have a spark.
Okay. So I don't need to. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4.
Actually, the spark will do 3 damage though.
Oh, okay.
Because I have more than 3 charges. So.
Oh, okay. So then I will do 4, and I will open or finish out my thing, and then do Guardian Strength. So I can focus any player's breach, or you can prep a spell. So you get all 3 of that. You can prep a spell and focus twice if you want to.
Focus twice?
Yeah, because we can do this 3 times. So if you...
1... Should I go ahead and just get this one?
Does your third one do +1 damage?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
So this one, so both these do +1 damage?
Yeah,
so.
but that one you'll be able to open if you get it too.
Okay. And then I can focus?
You can prep.
Or prep, I mean.
Yeah.
Doesn't do the extra damage though until it's open, so
Right.
I just put it right there.
Alright, that is my turn.
So that's going to be me 2 times and him once, right?
Yep. Yep, I mean, my next hand is pretty dope. Thank God it's you.
Alright, so I can do, well, 1 damage and then 3 damage.
3, and I can actually add 2. So 2. So you can do 6 total damage.
Yeah, because this is 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
That's 1 away from killing.
The magma bitch.
Yeah. Sure, might as well, I guess, huh?
Or just bum rush the... Because I have my parallel selves.
Yeah, I guess we need to.
Yep.
Alright, so those fire off. Now I'm going to do, I'm going to use my ability. I'm going to get rid of Rip Go. To get a 6 power.
6 power.
Yeah, because it was focus yours, and yours are all focused.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's why I said it made my decision easier. Because okay, so here's my 6s real quick. Again, there's 3 options.
All right.
There's Rip Protect. Any ally draws 2 cards. Silence a minion.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good.
That is really good.
Then there's Rip Attack. Any ally may prep a spell in hand.
Okay.
Cast up to 2 spells prepped by any player. Spells cast this way do 1 additional damage.
Okay.
And then Rip Eat. Any ally gains 2 charges and may destroy a card in hand.
Okay.
I was leaning towards the silence one because there's so many minions, and that way,
yeah,
it's,
the one that
you get to draw 2 cards and
it's the one
I
that
get to
lets
silence.
you. What was it that lets you prep and then cast 2 spells?
Yeah, it's any ally may prep a spell in hand
Okay.
and then cast up to 2 spells prepped by any player. So that could be mine or yours.
That's pretty good.
And it's 1 additional damage per spell.
That's pretty good as well, because if this goes off, damage equal to the Nemesis tier, my sparks now do 3 just because we're in a tier 2.
And it'd be 4 if I ran through.
Yeah, it'd be 4 total, but then I can also do Parallel Self, which deals 5, and then you could... So, because I can prep it.
Do
and
you have a spell? You have spells in hand
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, right? Because I get to play this card right now.
Yeah,
So,
that's a pretty good rush kind of
all right.
card.
So I'll do my first one, which is gain a charge,
Okay.
and then my other one's rip attack. So ally prep a spell,
Boop.
and then cast up to 2 spells prepped by any player. I don't have any, so you get
Okay,
to do 2
so-
spells, and they do 1 additional damage each.
Okay, so if we do this one and this one, so Parallel Self and then Spark, that deals plus damage equal to the Nemesis tier cast. So this does 3, 4 because of your thing, and then the Parallel Self does 5, 6. So we're doing 10 damage.
4 and 6.
So we're doing 10 damage total. 6.
It's 13 total. Do we
Uh,
want to?
No, 10 damage because this is 6.
Oh yeah, never mind. I
and
was
then-
wrong. So do we want to just smack her, or do we want to kill something?
That's a good question. That is a good question.
Because Lord will take 7,
Right.
and then there's only 3 left.
We could do 4 on her. What is she at, 48?
Yeah,
No, you drop her down to 38.
but we're down to 15. Gravehold.
No. Yeah, probably great. Yeah, probably we can do 6 on... Do we just want to spend it all on Magma Lord Zola and not even worry about
Okay,
it?
so we do 6 on the Lord, because there's me and him are left in the deck.
Mhm.
6 to that. We'll make it with 1, which your Spark will be able to.
Yeah, but I'm not going again.
Oh yeah, so I guess we need to do 7 to that, and then do 3 to hit her.
We can't split it up.
Oh shit! Because 6 and 4.
Mhm.
That's right. Because what's going to happen right there again with the power?
She's just going to unleash twice. The player with the lowest life suffers 4 damage.
Okay, so that'll be me.
No. I think we're tied.
Oh, did you lose 2?
I did, yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
the last time
Gotcha.
that happened.
But it says it happened once or twice.
Huh?
Does it happen once or twice?
That just happens once.
No, I mean, have we done that once or twice? Because I took 2 away just a little bit ago.
Oh, I took 2 the other time.
Oh, okay, so it's
Yeah.
happened. Well, it's happened twice. Okay, I just want to make sure we did both didn't do it at the same
Oh,
time.
right. No, I did the first time that happened.
Gotcha.
I say just kill it. I mean, with Gravehold at 15 health.
Yeah, and this will come back around
Right.
here before long.
Yeah,
so
I'd say just get rid of that fucker.
and okay, so that takes care of that, and then I have how many spells did we cast this turn? 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's not gonna make a difference. So 2, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this again.
All right.
Try to keep, because if I can get those other ones bumped up, my level 9s are really like
Yeah.
they heal us and they do all kinds of crazy shit.
Okay. Oh, I just realized Steve does something else. I didn't even see that. Oh, it looks like he unleashes. Ah. Oh, that's annoying. That's going off. 4 damage. Damn it.
Oh, did you take it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then unleash twice. So, boom. Alright, what happens at the end of a Nemesis turn? Oh, well, first we draw. Hey, look, it's Kevin!
God.
Gravehold suffers 3 damage!
Jesus Christ, he has 7 health though.
No,
Or does he
yes.
have shield.
Looks like 3.
3 shields, huh?
Yeah, so 10 total health. 1,
Just
and...
put 2 of those on there.
Yeah. I mean... Do we have more? We do.
I was gonna say we had a hell of a lot of shields out at one point, so.
One, 2, and then 3. Well, there was actually a spell that whenever you cast it, you can remove shields from minions.
That's cool.
Alright, at the end of a Nemesis turn, if Bishop has 5 or more tokens, reinforcements, or summoned, reveal the top 2 cards of the Nemesis deck. Place a minion revealed this way into play. Discard the remaining. Okay. Boop. And then that's discarded. Okay. For the top 2 cards, and then she loses 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. When a Nemesis card will be drawn and a Nemesis deck is empty, shuffle. Okay. Alright. Your turn.
Alright. Mine's going to be pretty basic.
Yeah.
I'm going to be putting Aether Ripple out and doing 2 charges.
Dope! Alright, yay, my turn. Alright, fuck you, Kevin. And then I gain 3 Aether, so let's put that there. So I will spend these 2 to do my recall and deal 2 damage and get rid of the last shields. I think you can just do recall ability as much as you want.
As long as you pay for it, I think.
So I have 3 remaining. I think I'm going to get a charge, though. Alright. Your turn.
Yeah. I'm trying to decide which of these I want to, do. Okay. So, I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and use my power.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of Rip Help.
Oh, you're going to.
And I can get
Nice.
a level 3. So I'm not going to worry about that one. Don't need to worry about that one. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one, I guess. So
Rip Scout.
Rip Scout. Gain a card that costs 4 Aether or less from your supply and add it to the top of your deck.
Nice.
So the first thing I'm going to do is oh, actually, I guess this needs to happen first. So
Yeah.
you gain an Aether token.
Sweet.
And I do 2 damage.
Do you want to try and go for Kevin?
Yeah.
Okay. Because he's the one dealing damage too.
And then I get to
Looks
do
like a
Shifter's
Kevin.
Cloak. So you're already open. So I'm going to focus. You can focus to open, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to focus to open. And then cast any player's prep spell, and it deals 1 additional damage.
So we can make this do 9 damage. Woo! Because it does. Because we're in tier 3.
We just wipe out. We could wipe out the guy first. We could do.
He just deals any player 1 damage.
Kevin just does 1 damage.
Yeah, this is any player loses 2 charges and suffers the damage. Gravehold, alright, Kevin makes Gravehold suffer 3 damage.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he needs to go.
Right.
Even though it's overkill. But
It's okay. Kevin deserves it. Smelling those people.
Alright, so.
Oh, and then that goes in there.
I guess I'll put Spark, and then I will do Rip Scout, and I can gain a 4-cost card, and add it to the top of my deck. So I think I'm gonna grab Spell, and that goes on the top of my deck.
Good choice. Good choice.
And then I have 1 crystal.
That doesn't do a lot.
No, it does not. So. Okay.
Ah, of course it's Nemesis. Alright. Unleash. He gains a shield token. I mean, he's essentially invulnerable now.
I have Rip Attack in my hand, just so you know, for planning purposes.
Okay.
Where you can prep and do all that crazy stuff.
Well, hopefully I go before you, because I don't have a single spell in my hand.
Okay. Well, I could always.
Any player suffers the damage, and then any player loses 2 charges and suffers the damage. If you want to take the 2,
I don't have any 2 charges, so I guess.
you just suffer the damage.
So just is it 2 damage total?
Yeah. And then we have the Nyx of Burning Bones. Unleash twice. Gravehold suffers 2 damage out of fire token. You dick fuck. Well, okay, dude, sweet. I was like, oh, well. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me another.
Yep.
Making 2 copies of myself.
What is the little blue icon up? Oh, is that the recall?
That's when
recall.
it recalls.
That's right. I knew that as soon as that sentence left my mouth.
Okay, this is a good hand. This is a good hand.
Okay, good.
And it's your turn.
All right, so I get to cast. This is a 2 damage, 1 damage.
2 damage, 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, the Nyx of Burning Bones is the roughest one, I think.
Yeah,
but
go ahead and start.
2 damage, so 3 damage total.
Yeah, 3 total, but we'll be able to. All right, so I'm gonna place Douse.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh.
Were those sparks?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, because I didn't have charges to make that one
Right.
stronger. So I'm gonna place Douse out here. Then I'm going to play Rip Attack.
All right.
So that is any ally may prep a spell in hand. And then it says cast up to 2 spells prepped by any player. Spells cast this way deal 1 additional damage.
Okay.
So
this
I'd be
would
running.
5.
I'd be 5 here.
Okay, and I do 5, 6, 7, 8.
5 and 8, 13. I would kill the thing on the end.
That's true. Yeah, probably.
I mean, at some
Right?
point we need to start doing this.
That's
but
what I'm
it's like
thinking. I mean, 13 damage knocks her down to
35.
35.
But I mean, yeah.
But with this unleashing twice and suffering 2 damage and adding fire.
Yeah, just kill it. And we'll... So those get spent.
Yeah.
He dies. So Rip Attack is taken care of.
Yep.
And then I have 1, 2, I have 4. So I think I'm just going to do this again.
Okay. And then she's going. So unleash, and I'm not even putting shield tokens on there anymore. And then I'll suffer a damage if you want to suffer a damage. Oh, well, I'll suffer the 2 charge loss and a damage, and then you can suffer just the 1 damage.
Okay.
Oh, hey, we got Aaron!
Aaron.
Aaron, he just unleashes twice. Oh, speaking of which, actually 1, 2, so there's 5 there.
Yeah.
So she will actually draw 2, and there's not a single
That's good.
minion.
All right.
All right,
So
I say pretty much
we just got a bum rush.
we probably just have to bum rush her.
Yeah.
So all right, my turn. Yay! I have 3, but I don't want to spend them. So
I wish you could spend to help like pay for other people's charges.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, that would be nice. You know what? Actually, I will spend 3 and grab that.
Yeah. Because if you cast a bunch of spells
Mhm,
after that,
gives
then it's
me
before.
more, yeah.
If you can.
And I also just kind of want to draw max cards. Yep, that's exactly why. Nemesis. Okay, so unleash. Any player suffers a damage. Any player loses 2 charges, and suffers a damage.
Should I take the first one?
I mean, I'm going down to 4 health.
Or should I take... I mean, I don't care. I just,
You're the only one with charges, so...
I want to try to wipe it out this next turn, so...
And then unleash twice, and then what was it? Her...
We have to reshuffle the...
Yeah.
I think.
Shuffle all the minions in the Nemesis disc face down to form a new Nemesis deck. Oh, then draw a card from the Nemesis deck for the rest of the game. When tier 1, she would gain... God. Yeah, so she just starts rushing. So, looks like all the minions get shuffled. So all those powers and shit
Are gone.
Yeah.
It's just minions now.
And now... Dang, she's pretty nasty. Because now whenever a tier 1 minion enters, she gains 2 Nemesis token, and when the tier 2, she gains 1. So 2 minions are for sure coming out. It's a tier 1, so she gains 2 Nemesis tokens, and it's the end of her turn. So she loses 4 and draws 2 and places one of them into play.
So we get to pick.
I think so.
Yeah, that's...
Well, definitely that one. Not Nyx.
Yeah. All right.
Your turn.
Okay, so I'm going to put Aether Ripple down. And then I'm going to do Rip Scout.
Rip Scout.
And I'm going to take another Douse.
Alright.
Put it on top. And then I will get 2 more charges.
Okay. Your turn.
Let's see, how I want to go. Yeah. Okay, so I get to do 3 damage. So I'm just gonna start firing it here.
At this point, yeah.
Race.
Yep.
And then you gain an Aether as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, it's next turn. For fuck's sakes. Alright, put a Douse. Do you have a big spell in hand or anything?
Yeah.
Good. So I'm gonna focus. You can cast any player's prep. Oh, it's prep. It's
Oh, well, that's fine because this will do. This spark
So we can
will
do 2.
4 damage.
Cast any player's prep spell. It deals an additional. That's not the right.
Oh, so
same
5
one.
damage from the spark. So.
Okay, and then so that's gonna stay. So I'm gonna do.
Cool.
That's it for that. So I'll be able to upgrade on this next turn as long as I don't have to lose any.
Yeah. Alright, I will deal 1 damage to her. That's going to give me 3, 4, 5, 6 total. Give me another parallel self. Never had this many 6s. I'll prep 2 of them. And if your rip attack is coming up, that'd be pretty sweet.
I do.
Okay.
It is in hand.
But
I was going to. Well, I guess I can't really. I was going to be discarding it to upgrade, but I don't think the upgrade will help me better than that. So.
all right, we're gonna need you to start taking some damage. Probably 2 damage.
Yeah. So
I'll take 1 more, and then
place. Yeah. So this one's actually better for me right now. So how much damage?
just take 1.
Just 1.
Yeah, I took the other one because I want you to be able to upgrade your card.
Well, I won't be able to until the next turn.
Oh, really?
Because this is a better card than what my 9s are right now.
Really? Oh.
Because those are more like healing and stuff, which could be helpful, but
I see. We're
but
rushing now.
my other
Okay.
one is the one I want to bump up, so it'll happen next turn.
I see. Okay.
So I mean, I had enough to get my 2 charges back. If you'd rather me take more damage,
No. Oh, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, go for that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I
and then we
lose
got-
2 charges, so you can gain a
Yes, I'll gain a
health back, and I'll lose a.
Okay.
That way.
All right. Well, it's getting pretty hairy. I mean, luckily these guys don't do a whole lot of damage to us, but they're helping her unleash quite a bit.
All right, come on.
All right, 5, 6,
Crush
7,
him.
8. 13 damage to her,
26.
and that's going to give me 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna spend 6 and do 6 more damage to her because of my recall
20.
that I believe that I can do. And actually, I'll spend another 2 to do another 2 damage to her.
So 18.
Yep. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do you have anything in hand?
I have a spark, but I actually got my Void Steel Vein that can have your douse.
Okay, well, because I can help you prep a spell, and then we can cast stuff.
Well, it was my turn, so let's do another 8 damage to her. And then, I mean, I really don't want to cheat. Recall. Once per turn during your main phase. If this is in your discard pile. So, I think I did it. So she has 4 more health. But
if we can just get to my turn, I think we're fine.
well, actually, no, I had 2, so she actually has only 2 more health because I had 2 parallel selves.
Right.
And so I did it each time. I think I did 1 more. So I have 1, 2. I have 2, 3. I have 4 total. So sure.
If it's my turn, then I think she's dead.
It is your turn.
All right, so I'm doing 4,
5, 6.
5, 6, 7, 8. So she's down to 4 health.
Oh, I forgot to draw.
And then I get to do, I'm going to play Rip Attack. So any ally can prep a spell.
Oh, hey, there we go.
And then cast up to 2 spells prepped by any player. Spells do 1 additional damage.
So that'll do 6 damage by itself.
And that kills her.
Thank God. 6, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage. With my swords.
Yeah.
Whew! And that was getting pretty hairy. So, we go to 65. We smack her ass. How? The masked woman snarls as her final monstrosity falls beneath. How did you kill Kevin? Furious, she opens her thick leather book and begins to flip through the pages, frantically looking for something. No, she mutters. This cannot be as powerful as they become when fully named. This isn't going to be nearly strong enough. Now tell us who you are, Q demands, stepping forward. Now tell us who you are. Lifting her claws threateningly. The woman laughs, high and reedy in her throat. No, I don't think so. There's still so much to do. She turns and rushes towards the void portal, still pulsing behind her, laughing as she goes. Q lunges for her but misses, and then she's too far away, already leaping into the portal. As it begins to close behind her, she turns around and calls back through it. Don't forget to tell your Zana I said hello! Did she say Brahma gave her these creatures to throw at us? Kel rounds on the group, her face growing red with rage. No, she didn't. That's a really weird way of writing this to so drama. No, that can't be right. Tacker kneels to the side of one of the felled monsters, poking at its remains. It looks just like a normal void creature as far as he can tell. She hates the void. She wouldn't work with it. But it wouldn't be the first time her closed-mindedness has driven someone far enough into the darkness to become a monster, Yan Magda says, and Q looks away, unable to meet her gaze. Horrible woman. Kel shivers and spits on the ground. Alright. If you won your first game versus Bishop Returned, your group gains 4 experience. Yay! 4 experience. 1, 2, 3. Well, guess I'll give us a 5. And just put a 1 back. Yay! So that's that. Gain that 4. And record the results of the game on the back of this booklet. Write number fires, which we didn't have any. If you just fight your second nemesis of the Azer campaign, read 55. You can fight your third. Is this our...
Third?
Is this our third? I think so.
Well, because we fought the...
We fought the Fate Shepherd, Mother of Rust. Yeah, and then this will be our third.
This was our third, because I've been a different person each time. Because I remember
That's
I played Flower Child Lady.
Yeah.
The first time, and then I played
right.
that one dude, and then this one.
So then we will go to 66 next. But that was Bishop Returned. And yeah, we barely scraped through. That one was rough. But We did it. We prevailed. But stick around for the rest of the Aeons and Legacy of Gravehold series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.